Lisa, last time you said you have also been in narcissistic relationships. How did you get out of them? When you still feel love, you have to force yourself to go away, or does the love stop when you realize the abusive behavior? I'm sorry, but this issue has a hook on me, and I try to find out how to end this circle of love and abuse. Thank you. Discovering lies and the confrontation of that, and the confrontation of that created the end of the relationship. Confrontation of the lies. To me, it's being honest in relationships. Like, I can't always say that I'm always honest in relationships. Like, I try my best, but honesty is really important in relationships, and I can't help it, but I break it down if I discover that that's not there. Yeah, it is really hard, especially if you've been traumatized in the past, because we're often attracted to that which traumatizes us. Like, as I was talking about the law of attraction with politics, like, we're attracted to that which traumatizes us. And then often with narcissistic people, like, then they come back and they offer you the world, so then it sort of feels like it's healing that wound. And then they do their stuff again. So they often come back and love bomb you, and then that insecurity or that wound feels healed, and then there's attraction, and then they go again. It's really, I think it's really coming into your solar plexus. Like, if we take it out of what I did, but if you come into your solar plexus and really identifying what it is that you want. Like, people that are narcissists love people with weak solar plexus. So the solar plexus is mostly about, like, not mostly, but part of it is about wants, like what it is you want and what it is you don't want, and knowing what it is you want. And a narcissistic person loves someone that doesn't really know what they want and has very loose wants, because then it means that they can push their wants onto that person. And sometimes it can just be the type of person you are, that you're very flexible, but sometimes it's also having a weak solar plexus, and then when you grew up, your wants and your desires weren't appreciated by your family, so you never put much effort into that. And if you really begin to put effort into looking at the solar plexus and seeing what it is that you want from a relationship, and you begin to vibrate at that level, I feel that's the way in which you'll get out of it. Like, what is it that you want from a partner? So let me give you some suggestions of what you want. Like, you want someone that's trustworthy. You want someone that supports you, that loves you, that's open, that's prepared to look at difficult dynamics, that you're sexually attracted to make you feel good. I begin to list it off and, like, really focus on it, like, write it down and focus on it. And after your interactions, you know, you can be really in presence and so much love with them, but then afterwards, like, look at the list, and rather than looking at them abusing you, looking at it is, are you being satisfied? Are you getting what you want? And if not, then what is it that you do want? And then keep focusing on that. And the more that vibration picks up, the more that things will. Wants aren't the devil. Seeking is what separates you from life, and seeking what creates suffering, but not wants. Wants is the way that God is moving your body. Wants is the messenger of God, you could say, your natural wants. It's the way that life is moving you, and it actually makes you feel really fantastic when you acknowledge what it is that you want and what it is you don't want. The vibration in your chakras, like, really glows when you acknowledge it. And then when you start talking about how abusive they are, then it really goes into darkness, and then that darkness is what you attract. If you put it into that positive vibration, that's what you'll attract and go towards. Don't know if that helps.